Hello, everybody. Happy Easter to you all. Sending you love and blessings to you and all of your loved ones. I wanted to talk about the journey from the mind to the heart today. So, I was doing my morning meditation in the mountains, as I do almost every day, and I felt inspired to share a little bit about this. So, when I'm doing work with somebody and they're not getting results, one of the main reasons is because they're in their mind too much. And Dr. Joe talks a lot about this, but just to go through briefly why that obstructs anything from coming into your space. When your brain is highly focused on thinking, the analytical mind is very active. You're in what's called a high beta brainwave state. You can measure this on an electroencephalograph. So if you put all those little nodes on your head, you could actually see this on a graph. And what that means is that the different parts of your brain are not communicating together, and they're not in coherence with one another. And what it feels like is you're distracted. Oh, this. Oh, that thing. Oh, this thing I have to do. Oh, that thing I have to do. Oh, this thing that's left unresolved. Oh, that thing that's unresolved. And the mind just keeps bouncing backwards and forwards into all these different places. There's no focus. There's no clear focus. So through the work of Abraham, your attraction point and what you're bringing into your experience is all about what you're focused on and what your thoughts are. So if you cannot maintain your focus, it's going to be very, very difficult to actually allow things into your experience. So the manifestation journey is an emotional journey primarily. And it happens through opening up yourself into the body. And a lot of people call this moving into the heart. You can actually place your attention, your awareness in the heart space, and that's a very powerful place to place your attention. And there's a whole lot of things that we could go and talk about around that as well. I recommend going to heartmath.org website. They've been around for, I think, around 25 years. They've got a lot of peer-reviewed research and scientific backing. And they talk about the electromagnetic resonance of the heart and how powerful that is. But to keep it very, very simple, when you're in your mind and you're in this high beta brainwave state, your mind is so active that it cannot really focus on what it is that you want to create for any extended period of time. And that creates this scattered ability to attract things into your experience. The place of manifestation, the place of beauty, the place of feeling good, the place of being in alignment and allowing what you want into your experience is a place of being present. And one way to be really present is to move yourself into the body or to move yourself into the heart. So when you move yourself into the heart and you begin to slow down your thinking mind, your analytical mind, and by the way, there's nothing wrong with the analytical mind. We use it for all sorts of things. It's a tool, but we're the master of that tool, and we don't want that tool to be the master of us. So when you're moving from high beta brainwave state into a slower, more receptive, more open space, you're moving into alpha brainwave states. That's the state of meditation. But you can also access that state and states similar to that in your waking life just by simply having the awareness of moving yourself out of high beta and into alpha. And in that receptive state, things start coming into your experience right away. And you start to have evidence of the power of yourself as a creator. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about that today. Another thing I wanted to say is if you are in high beta a lot and you're looking for a way to connect back to your body, one thing you can do is the heart coherence breath. And Heart Math also talks about this breath. It puts your your brain into coherence. So when you can measure the heart coherence breath through an electrocardiograph, and it shows the spaces in between the heartbeats even out. So it begins to train the rest of your body into what's called a coherent state, which means the parts of your brain actually do start talking together and they work in synchronicity with one another. That's called a coherent state. So when the heart goes into coherence, the brain goes into coherence, and other parts of the body go into coherence as well, like the respiratory system. It's a space of open receptivity that allows you to draw what you want towards you. So I would say it's a first step in allowing yourself to feel powerful in being able to create what you want. So heart coherence breath is very simple. You place your awareness behind your breastbone in the center of your chest. And you start to slow down the breath and deepen the breath really, really slow. So I usually count 1,000 up to 4 or 5 or 6, depending on how much I can go to and still be comfortable. And you want each breath, you want the whole body to be relaxed. So you're going to close your eyes and start breathing into that heart space until you reach into that coherent state. You'll feel, many of you, sort of like a buzzing or the oxytocin type feeling that you get after you've done acupuncture, acupressure, or gotten a massage. It really just flushes and washes the whole body with a sense of love and peace and relaxation. So try it out. I hope this video has been helpful for you, and I'll see you guys soon.